In this video, we're going to be checking out GoNoodle. First, you need to go to your search page and type in GoNoodle. Once you click on it, a page will show up. I already have an account, so I do not have to log on. Things you will need when you're setting up an account is your name, email, and school. GoNoodle is a free app for educators to use. Its main purpose is to get students moving with short interactive videos. It was created by Scott McQuid when he realized his students and kids were spending more and more time on screen time and less on physical activity. Scott came up with an app that would still include screen time, but use it to encourage physical activity and learning. It's a web-based platform, and it is a fast and easy setup. It can be used on different devices like laptops and desktops, and some phones and tablets. It is accessible in school and remote. Videos can be found on YouTube, and there are over 7 million school children around the world that use GoNoodle today. The video run times are between 2 to 10 minutes. They're in different categories. There's extra resources to look at, and when you click on the categories section here, all the different ones are separated under the subheadings. You can head over to the channels, which gives you all these different selections. And there's curricular resources. So there's different guides that you can look at: community, curricular, different routines, social emotional learning. When you click on them, it gives you a breakdown of different videos that you can watch for that one section. Learning extensions, again, it gives you worksheets that you can do, handouts, exercises to extend the learning. And questions. As you can see by this statement, it's a review of the subject that you were doing. You can create your own, or you can use what's here. They're basically little quizzes that you can do with the children, and they're multiple choice. Let's go back to categories. Let's pick fine motor skill. As you can see, there's many different things to choose from. I'm just going to click on one and see what it is. Every kid loves oobleck. Let's see what this video is.
How to make oobleck.
Oobleck is a scientific phenomenon. It's a liquid like water and a solid like a rock at the same time. I didn't invent it, but I could have.
You'll need a mixing bowl, a measuring cup, a spoon, cornstarch, water, and food coloring. Step 1. Add 1 3/4 cups of cornstarch to the bowl.
Cornstarch is a powdery substance made from the inside of a kernel of corn.
Step 2. Measure 1 cup of water and add in 10 drops of food coloring. The more drops you add, the darker it gets.
Water is? Never mind. You know what water is, right?
Step 3. Slowly pour the colored water into the cornstarch as you stir.
This is where the scientific magic happens.
Step 4. Keep stirring. It's tough until it blends together and starts to thicken and become oobleck. Pick up a bunch, squeeze it tightly in your hand, and it's solid like a ball. Oh.
As you can see, the video shows everything you need to know and how to do it. What kid would not love this video? Let's continue exploring. Every time you watch a video or do an activity, this little bar shows up, and it's basically a reward system. So once you get 10 videos, you go to the next level. It also gives you little interesting facts, like this one: butterflies taste their food by standing on it. I tried that and ended up with a mushy sandwich. Let's continue back to the main page. Another thing you can do is you go to Discover, and it tells you breathing and kindness techniques, singing and learning, indoor recess, or you can have it pick for you. Let's do clap it out.
Clap it out. Syllables, they're what you get when you take a word apart. We'd be miserable without syllables. They're what you get when you take a word apart.
This video about syllables is interactive, silly, and educational. Like a lot of videos on Go Noodle, the tunes are catchy and you may even find yourself singing them randomly. This website has so many different things on it. It will take you such a long time to go through all of them, and they're so fun. Some of them are funny, some of them are weird, but they're all great. The one that I really like is this competition one. It's a classroom activity. It's called Think on Your Feet, and it is actually a lot harder than it looks. The reason why I like it is because the majority of children out there are very competitive and they all want to win. And this one puts your class into two separate teams and makes them do some kind of exercise at the same time as they're trying to answer questions before the clock runs out. Here's a little bit of the intro.
Are you ready to think on your feet? Good, because the place is here and the time is now. Split your class into two teams and then think on your feet. Team 1 has 1 minute on the clock to answer as many questions as they can while both teams do the move on the screen. Then Team 2's up. They have 1 minute on the clock to answer as many questions as they can while both teams do the move on the screen. The team with the most points at the end of the game wins a new car. Just kidding. But they do get bragging rights. Let's play.
Another way that you can look for different videos and topics is the little magnifying glass here. You can pick videos by the duration of time, by the level of energy. Just type what you're looking for up in the search bar up. So you want your class to line up and you can't seem to get their attention, so you type line up in the search bar. You go through the ones that show up, you pick one that you think you're gonna like, and you click on it.
When I say line, you say up. Line, up, line, up. When I say ready, you say yup. Ready, yup, ready, yup.
And as you can see, an interactive, catchy song will appear, and before you know it, the children will hear it, stop what they're doing, start singing along, and do what they're supposed to do. Let's head back to the page here. What kind of app would this be if it doesn't have everybody's favorite song, Baby Shark? I won't make you listen to it, but the reason why I wanted to put on one more video is because you can actually do closed captioning, which is a really neat feature to this. So it is actually accessible for the hearing impaired. Some more features over here on the Go Noodle. You can actually have videos set out to create pages for each class you have, so they're not all going to be the same. There are some paid content that you can get, and it's in the extras, and it just gives you extra plans and different breakdowns of things and activities. You also have the ability to invite parents to join from home. You email them PDF and then they can play with their children at home as well and get involved and see what you're doing in the classroom to keep the children active. A great motivator for using Go Noodle with your class is that you have the ability to grow a champ. So if you have several classes, each class can compete to see if they can grow their champ the fastest. When you get a champ, it will grow up to 4 times and it will level up every 10 activities. So Mr. McPuffin is on level 2 right now. When you've maxed out your champ, you earn an award that you can print out and hang in your classroom, or you could just give it individually to each student. The award can be viewed immediately. You can email certificates to yourself, and you could choose a new champ to grow, or you can replay the same one that you just did. Another place you could find Go Noodle is on Pinterest. It has a lot of content on Pinterest, and there are videos from teachers like this one.
The main way that we use Go Noodle in our classroom is an instructional brain break so that they can refocus their mind and their bodies after some of our lessons. One of the biggest things I've noticed is that it really engages some of my lower students who sometimes don't show confidence answering questions in a whole group format, but are really engaged with the math and spelling strategies on Go Noodle. I see them as a whole new learner. Go Noodle is so engaging for students and teachers alike. It's developmentally appropriate. It's highly engaging, especially for visual and kinesthetic learners. It can be differentiated. It just opens a whole new world of possibilities to engage different learning styles.
You can also find Go Noodle on Spotify. You can find some songs, you can find some albums, listen to it in your car, have your kids listen to it outside. Go Noodle is a very interactive and fun app. I would recommend it to anybody. I have been going through it for a few weeks now, and I'm still not even close to going through everything and exploring. One of the only cons I could think of is if you don't have a strong enough internet, the videos will come up choppy and not smooth, and therefore the students might not be as engaged. I think this is a great alternative for screen time, whether you're at home, whether you are in class. It has different activities, it has different moving, it has quizzes, games. It's silly, it's educational. You can make it part of your classroom routine. When they first get in, you pick an exercise, a video, and you do it. It can break up the class. You can do it at the end of every class. It's just a fun way to get the children involved. They can even choose once in a while. I recommend this app for anybody, parents, teachers, anybody that's just curious, looking for ideas. It has a little bit of everything for everybody, extra resources, channels, categories. You can't go wrong, and it's all fun. So what are you waiting for? Maybe you'll find something you like. Enjoy!
Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark. Mama shark do do